Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormes back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another Pokemon video, and I'm pretty excited about this one. We're going to be recapping my haul, I guess, for the Pokemon Go Tour event of Hoenn, which was pretty awesome. It was a really fun event. I got to play a lot this weekend. So yeah, I mean, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. So of course, you guys can see my screen. Don't know why I went to raids, but first things first, I do want to show you guys that I ranked up to level 42, which is pretty dope. So yeah, did that over the weekend. Over the past like 8 days of playing, I've gotten pretty lucky and I've done pretty well. So yeah, let's start it off. I'm gonna go to some photos. So this was the 19th, of course, February 19th. A little over a week ago, I got this shiny Groudon from the Las Vegas event last week, which was actually the first shiny Groudon that I've got, and still the only shiny Groudon that I got. And then I also hatched this Mantike Tuesday, which is pretty dope. 4-star Mantike. Nothing too crazy, though. And then, okay, yeah, we started getting Rayquazas, but I got a shiny Torchic, which is pretty dope as well. Unfortunately, I have gotten a shiny Torchic before, but I evolved it into a Blaziken. If I hadn't have, I would have had the whole evolution line right now, so that kind of sucks. I would have liked to have had the whole evolution line, but I have 2 Blazikens and 1 Torchic right now, so that's alright, though. Then I got this 96 Rayquaza, which isn't great, but isn't bad. What else? This decent Shadow Swinub. Don't know if I'm going to invest in it or not, but maybe. Decent Shadow Beldum as well. Again, don't know if I'm going to invest in it, but let's talk about this weekend, of course. Starting it off Friday night with a Latias. That was a 98% from a Mega Raid. Super upsetting that I didn't get that 4-star because I have a 4-star Latios. Although it was purified into a 4-star, it's still a 4-star because I wanted to have that Latios as a 4-star for the Mega. So yeah, that kind of sucks, obviously, but still pretty damn good. And then, of course, this weekend, pretty cool. There was a Latios spawning in the wild. Of course, you can see that there. I don't think I caught a single one of them, unfortunately, and I wasn't lucky enough to find a shiny one in the wild. Some of my friends were. Ryan had found one, and he said he used like 45 balls to catch it, which is just insane. But yeah, let's see. Of course... Oh, this is, oh yes, and then 10Ks. I seen that 10Ks this weekend were fantastic for me. Tropius and Relicanth were 2 of the few Pokemon that I needed to complete the Hoenn Dex, which we'll talk about shortly. But first shiny of the weekend was Cacnea. I chose Cacnea. Unfortunately, I only got 1. I was really hoping to get at least a second one so I could have the evolution line shiny, but I literally only got 1, so that kind of sucked. But I also got a shiny Nincada literally like 13 minutes later, and then a little bit over half an hour later, I got a XXL Wailmer, which is pretty dope. Shiny as well, so that's pretty cool. XXL Wailmer, it's fucking huge. And then I ranked up to level 42, which was awesome. What was that, Saturday afternoon? A shiny Trapinch, which I was really happy about. A shiny Kyogre, which is decent. It wasn't anything too crazy. A shiny Absol, a shiny Illumise. Oh yeah, let's see. What else did we get this weekend? I've done so many Groudons this weekend, and unfortunately, so many of them are just mid. None of them are really that great, unfortunately. Still, unfortunately, I didn't really get any that was that great. But continuing on, this is probably my best Groudon. Technically, it's a 14, 14, 14 if you were to rearrange the appraisals, but... yeah, and then the Primal Kyogre, my 96 Kyogre from 3628 to 5200, which is pretty crazy. I guess the max that I've seen from a Primal is like 6700 or something, which is insane. But let's continue on with shinies. I got a shiny Castform yesterday, a shiny Feebas, which was actually pretty decent, a shiny Volbeat, and another shiny Wailmer to complete the evolution line. Shiny Ray, which I don't even think I had taken a screenshot of to show my friends, but a 96 shiny Ray that I got, which was pretty awesome. Again, that 98 Rayquaza, and I had hatched a Tropius, which was awesome, because again, I needed that for the decks, although earlier in the weekend I had gotten a Zangoose, which I had also needed for my decks, so again, very fortunate about that. Then I got this Tropius, and the first Tropius I've ever seen is a fucking 4-star, bro. Like, what are the odds? It only maxes at like 2,700, so it's nothing too crazy for battling. Well, maybe in the Go League, I'm not sure, but yeah, nothing, it's not too strong. Anyways, sick little 4-star, which makes it my 37th 4-star, I believe. And then I also got the Relicanth this morning from an egg that I had last night to complete the Hoenn Pokedex, which I was very, very happy about. I evolved the XXL Whalmer today as well, so he is just huge. He's 900 kilograms and 27 meters long. And I also got a shiny Munna this morning, which is pretty dope. So, yeah, overall, a pretty solid weekend nonetheless, I would say. Let's just show you shinies for recent shinies. So, yeah, in the past, I guess it's 8 days, I have gotten 16 shinies. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... only 4 of them were from raids. All the other ones were random shinies. And to be fair, Shiny Torchic and Shiny Munna weren't boosted odds like the rest of them were. So still pretty damn good, to say the least. I wanted to continue looking at this. So yeah, Feebas, not great, of course, but a 3-star shiny is still pretty good. They're just so hard to come by. Decent. Kyogre, nothing too crazy, unfortunately. Wailord, not bad. And yeah, my Cacnea, again, I really wish I would have gotten another one so I could have completed the evolution line, but unfortunately I'm stuck with just the one. Oh, and continuing on, I guess. The Ray, of course, this will probably be my main Rayquaza, I will say, because yeah, 96, and it's shiny, which is pretty dope. Very bad Shiny Torchic, very bad Shiny Rayquaza, and kind of bad shiny Groudons. But overall, again, just a solid weekend, to be fair. I haven't done a Primal Groudon yet, or I haven't evolved a Primal Groudon yet, so that's why I have 1,000 candy, obviously. I did a lot of Groudon raids. As for Kyogre, I did do one evolution. I think I did more Groudons than Kyogres, though, to be fair. Let's take a look at my Kyogre. That is good. So yeah, this one is a 96, and if I've done it twice now, but yeah, up to 5,200. I got an extra 14 candy, so I could power them up a little bit, but of course 4,600 would take a lot of candy and a lot of Stardust, but I used a lot of Stardust this weekend as it is. Here's all the Kyogres. Did 14 this weekend. I actually think I did more than that. I'm pretty sure I traded one. And then for Groudon, I did 13, I think, although maybe 14. I think I traded one of those as well. And again, unfortunately, I just don't have a great Groudon. I just wasn't lucky with getting a decent one. See, like this one, probably my best. 14, what was that? 14, 13, 15. This 11, 15, 15 obviously kind of sucks, but not terrible, I guess. The shiny wasn't very great. Me and Austin had a lucky trade. We were lucky friends. This is what we got, so that really sucked. Or that's what I got, at least. And I have this 13, 13, 15 Groudon, which is currently my my strongest. So I don't know if I'd invest in that one, actually, really quickly. 4601 for that one, and then for the 2333, 4617. So yeah, the 2333 is the better one. 2322, no. So yeah, I guess this is my best one, which is unfortunate because it's not very good at all. So out of curiosity though, my strongest Groudon, if I were to evolve it into a Primal, up to 43 right now. So yeah, dope. And as for Rayquaza, let's see. So for my 2181 shiny, my 96, I'll definitely invest some candy into him once I get some more Stardust. But yeah, obviously Rayquaza is pretty strong, up to 43k, or 43k, 4300 I should say. And with his Mega, it'll probably be around like 6.5 maybe, which is pretty insane. Of course, I've done a couple Rays. Obviously, Rays are still in raids, and I've done a couple of Ray trades as well. And then, so yeah, let me really quickly show you guys my, so yeah, my purified 4-star Latios, which is pretty dope. But yeah, haven't done a mega yet for it, but I'm going to eventually, up to 5,000 for him. And then, of course, this 98 Latias, which again, have not done a mega, but I will eventually. It says I've done a mega for Latios, which I'm 100% positive that I have not, but cool, I guess. I have a shiny Latias. I got this a few years ago. Not great. Really, really wish I could have gotten a shiny Latios to complete that. I was super close. If I had have encountered a shiny Latios, I probably would have caught it, which would have been nice, so then I would have had both shiny Latios and Latias. And I have a 4-star Latios. Would have been nice to get that 98 Latias into a 4-star, unfortunately, but that is all right. So, yeah, I mean, I'd say that's probably about it. And again, like I said, Hoenn now complete, which is dope, and I'm still only one Pokemon away from completing Johto right now, which is Corsola, which I will probably never get until Corsola is in the game, which I don't think they are yet. As for Sinnoh, missing quite a few Pokemon, but there's a few Pokemon from Sinnoh that still aren't in the game. But I'm doing pretty good for the Pokedex. I'm getting pretty close to completing it. Most of the Pokemon that are in the game I do have, except for a couple, of course. But yeah, still very excited. And of course, Gimmighoul actually started today as well, working on Gimmighoul stuff now as well. Gimmighoul coins 12. Gonna need, I believe, 999 to evolve them. So that'll take a while, but there's different ways that you can get Gimmighouls. And of course, Pokestops will now be gold, which you can get a random chance like this. Yeah, you can get a random chance at getting a Gimmighoul coin from it. So yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know if you guys like this style of videos, just kind of showing you my haul. Maybe I'll do this more often for like community days and whatnot. But thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.